Hey y'all, happy Saturday. I'm coming to give you guys a update on the month of January and also an update on, well, not an update, but just tell you how our market went today. So for the month of January, um, it was a little up and down for me. It was like I had so many ideas going on in my head, and I'm like, I have to sit down, get everything together, and get everything focused where I can see where I'm going for the month of February. Luckily, January was a slow month for me, as it is for most businesses because of the beginning of the year. And, everyone is trying to get everything, ready for the upcoming year. They're trying to make sure that they have all their business in order. So for the month of January, it was just a mental whirlwind. I'm all over the place. I can't get anything, in order like I wanted to. I'm pouring candles and I'll stop and I'm like, you know what? Nope, I'm not feeling it. And I don't like to pour my candles if I'm in a funk because I feel like energy transfers. And I don't want no. I want my candles to bring you love. So I was like, okay, so once, I got everything going. January was just a whirlwind of trying to get the vision that I want for 2023. If you hear my babies in the background, the only way I could keep them quiet and not bother me while I'm doing this is to turn on a movie. You would think I would be somewhere else in the house. I'm not even going to sit right here. I told you I'm bringing my authentic self 2023. We did do very good at the Sisters in Business store in Atlanta. We did very well on that. I did very well on promoting the Mosaic Beauty Candle Club box, but I know there is so much more that I can do to get my audience, intrigued in the box. There is so much more I want to do with that box that it's crazy, yet sometimes it gets overwhelming because I try to do everything like go, go, go. But I'm pacing myself so I can know that I make sure I'm doing everything the right way. We did have an event in January. The event went very well. That was with Girl to Girl. So that was the first event of the year. That went well. What else happened in January? We shipped off our first Mosaic Beauty box for the month of January, which was the Mosaic Beauty. That went very, very well. So for February, um, the box is Love Notes. So with something else that I have to make sure that I'm on top of, and I'm definitely going to do it for the month of March because it's already February. Is today the 11th? Yeah, it's already February the 11th. So I definitely have to plan out my Mosaic Beauty. It's planned out all the way up until November. It's planned out all the way up until October, because November, December I'm doing something different. Um, it's already planned out all the way up until October. But what I have to remember and realize is that it's like I have to promote the box a month in advance. So like March box, I should have started promoting February the 1st. And I have not. So that is something that I really, really have to stay on top of going forward. And I know it'll be, it may throw some people off unless they know that it's for the Mosaic Beauty Box, which I have to communicate to them more. So, yeah, that's definitely one of my bada booms that I definitely have to work on moving forward. Like when March 1st hit, I need to be promoting the April box. And I'm being more realistic with the gaining of my subscribers. I know that there are tons of candle makers out there. I know that we may some of us may shop at the same place, which is perfectly fine. I don't care about that. But I know who my audience is. So I really have to hone in on making sure that my audience finds me and that I find them, because they're my hero. I'm not their hero. They're my hero. Like, I need them. So I don't want to, get it twisted where like they need me. No, I need them. Like, I need them to understand that it's someone out here that has been through something similar to your story. Something that, I can see where they're going. I can understand, their pain points. So that is something that I'm definitely going to work on with that Mosaic Beauty, because that box, Knox Carter candles, that's my first love. Don't get it twisted. That is my super duper first love. But Mosaic Beauty, it takes a spot that I don't think anyone except myself could have gotten me out of. So I understand, the ins and outs of that. But Mosaic Beauty, that's my baby. But Knox Carter candle, no, that's my love. So that's it for January. I know that January that I learned, and I'm still learning it because it's February the 11th, and I should have already been pushing out the March box. But that's okay. I'm going to start pushing it out hard on Monday, because I know that I can, push it to the max. Be consistently pushing it to the max for the next 2 weeks, so that, people can know. It's Max standing right here, y'all. Go sit there and think on your food. Go. Okay, Max, stop. Go. I told you it's real over here. Mommy. Okay, y'all, go ahead. Mommy, give me a shirt. I had to pause back so Mason was talking about pumpkins and dessert. But, yeah, January was definitely... It spilled over into February a little bit, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry about that. Now I know how to move. Now I know how to get everything in line. So that's it for January. So this is February the 11th, as I said before, and we had our first event today. We knew it was going to rain, but I don't think we knew to the magnitude that it was going to rain. And thank God they were nice enough to have us in a inside tent. So we did pretty well, in spite of the weather. We did extremely well. And on the at this event, I introduced the Discovery candles. They're 8-ounce candles in a gold or white tin, and it just, it gave them a chance to be like, well, let me try this candle out before I make a full commitment of buying a bigger size candle. So that went extremely well, besides the rain. I know that going forward, I think with events, I'm going to try my best to find jewelry events. Like, they look at your profile, they, make sure that you would be a good fit for their audience, because sometimes their audience can contain my audience as well. Like, they may bring them in. Motherhood is something else. But yeah, like I was saying, with the jewelry events, they hone down on, who they want in their at their events. It's more like, with it being jewelry, I think it's more exclusive. Like I always say, even when I talk to other vendors at events, I never try to stop anyone's bag. I never try to be like, well, no, they should. This is my thing with the events. If you know that you're going to have 1,299 candle vendors, you should call it the Candle Makers event. instead of saying such and such market. Because if you have 1,299 candle makers there, I mean, really? It's the events now are so different from when I first started. Like when I first started, like they may have only had one or two makers there, candle makers there, which was perfectly fine. I understood that. Then they have other vendors, there as well. But now they may have 30 slots and 8 of those are candle vendors. That doesn't make any sense to me. But that's neither here nor there because I know that my goal for this year is to really figure out how to build my online presence and to build my sales online because I just don't think it's fair to everyone. We are all small businesses. Some of this is all that we have, so I just don't think it's fair. Like, why would you have 29 candle vendors at a 50 vendor event? That makes no sense to me. But I know that is definitely, I'm adding that to my goal list this year. That is definitely to build my online presence more. And I know I'm going to have to do things that make me so uncomfortable, like showing up on social media, showing my face, being authentic, showing me. I'm not saying it makes me uncomfortable. I just don't like being on camera. When I do these videos, I be like, I just don't like being on camera. But this is my year of yes, and I'm going to do it. I do not care how uncomfortable it is or whatever it may be. I can't stay comfortable all my life if I know I have a goal that I want to reach in a certain time frame. So, but other than that, the event went very well. Yes, I just wanted to come on and give you guys an update. Like I said, I'm taking you on a journey with me, so my videos may be all over the place, but you are seeing my journey. Like, you are really, really seeing it. I know I'm going to try to hone down on what days I'm going to post so I can be more consistent instead of jumping all around. There's a lot of things that I need to work on within the next 2 weeks because spring and summer, we do extremely, extremely well. In the fall, we do pretty good. Now, the holidays, they may be a little iffy, but it is what it is. I'm going to keep rocking and rolling. But I know I really, really have to hone down on the goals that I set. And I'm definitely increasing my online sales. I need to increase those drastically. So I'm going to definitely do a lot of research, a lot of promoting, more than what I have been doing. So if you guys are not following us on social media, we are at Knox Carter Candles as well, and candles is spelled with a K. So yeah, that's my Saturday spiel. Now I'm going to watch New Amsterdam and watch Max and Mason make my hair more gray than what it is. So I hope that you guys have a good Saturday night and peace out. And thank y'all for watching me.